Can you learn static skills like planche and front lever with only weighted workouts? The correct answer is no. You can't learn static skills like planche, front lever and even more with only weighted workouts, and in this YouTube video I'll show you and I'll explain you why. First, what actually it gonna take you to learn a static skill like planche and front lever. Most of the people are beginners and they start with body weight calisthenics. That means you need to increase your base like pull-ups, push-ups, and all the basic skills will help you before you start learning directly the skill after that. So overall you're doing basics for at least 3 to 6 months if you're a beginner, and even if you're not beginner, you're coming from other sport, you again need to do those specific basics that are in the calisthenics. It's the base of the calisthenics. It's just needed. Second thing, really important, you need a lot of isometric exercises and specific exercises that are not working the same for the people. For some people those exercises will work really good, for other people it can make it even worse, it can make the progressions and the progress even worse. So it really depends what exercises you're gonna do, and you need to do really specific based on your genetics and your current level. And the final thing, the most important, is that you need to spend most of your time doing the skill that you want to learn. Doesn't matter, so if your main focus is, for example, full planche or full front lever, you need to spend a lot of time in the progressions. It should be your main focus. Going from planche lean, for example, proceeding to tuck planche, advanced tuck, frog planche, straddle planche, full planche. You need to spend different time in those progressions if you want to learn the skill. There is absolutely no way, if you don't spend that time in the progressions and you do only weighted, for example, there's no way, there's no person in the world that's gonna first try the full planche, for example, in the correct way. There's some people that can get really strong and they can do some, for example, bed form straddle planche, but the risk of getting injured is just so much and it's absolutely not needed. It's not the right thing that you need to do. Second thing that I'll put in this video is evidence why you don't need to do weighted workouts only if you want to learn all the static skills. That point is really important because there will be people now, professional people, that will come here and they'll say,
"Oh, you're wrong, you know, Hristov, you only talk stupid things based on what you have completed in the sport and many other things."
No, there is many important points that I will add right here so you can confirm also by yourself that it's not needed. First thing, that we're gonna take the sport that is extremely close to our sport, and it's gymnastics. You're never gonna see a gymnastic athlete doing 100 kg pull-up. Why? Because it's not needed. Absolutely easy to understand. And now many people will say,
"Hey, gymnastic athletes, they do Zanettis with dumbbells, they do many exercises with weights."
Yeah, but I'm talking about, here we're talking about specific exercises and not weighted workouts. There's no gymnastic athlete that will do one full weighted workout with high weights. For example, doing, like I said, pull-ups, or he's going to do 100 kg dips. No, it's not needed. You just injure yourself, and it's just not part of how you're gonna learn the static skills in calisthenics. If you take one professional elite level gymnastic athlete that is really good on rings, I'm saying rings because on rings you have a lot of isometric holds, a lot of static skills, really high level, extreme high level, and what they're doing, they're taking that skill. For example, we're gonna talk about Maltese right here. They're doing full Maltese on the rings. They have also really important high-level transitions, but we're gonna talk about the isometric hold right here. They're doing with dumbbells, Zanettis, for example, because they need to strengthen specific way the muscles that are involved to hold their position in the Maltese, on the rings. That's important. They're not gonna do dips, for example, or they're not gonna put 30-40 kg with discs and lifting for Zanettics. No, they're strengthening it with not much weights in a specific way. And here we have one good point with gymnastics already. But now, what if I talk directly about the calisthenics? You can see nowadays extremely high level static athletes, and I'm not talking even about myself right here. I can say Ilyes, Livan, many other guys, Onizuka, extremely high level, different type of skill. Some of them are really strong in push, other in pull, and some of them are really strong overall in the statics. And again, there's no one of them that is doing consistently weighted calisthenics or full weighted workouts. There are people that just doing really good technique in the planche, work in the front lever also, working in that really good in doing volume workouts and planning and doing the strategy how to reach the highest level possible. And here we're not talking even just of learning skill, but we're talking about keeping the high level. So we have really good evidence right here from our sport. There's so many athletes that are reaching extremely ultimate high level, even, I'm saying here really important, even higher level static isometric strength than gymnast athletes on world level, on Olympian level. And that's gonna be probably the biggest evidence you can find right here about why it's so even stupid talking about weighted calisthenics or weighted workouts can unlock skills for you and make you stronger. It's the only thing that you needed. This is what many people say. It's not true. And we have absolutely clear evidence from many perspectives right here. And now we're moving on to the third point from this part that we're talking about this video. And I won't, but I can't skip to add myself in that. You know, many people will say like,
Okay, now he's adding himself.
yes, because I'll explain you what is happening here. I have a gymnast background. That's why I also understand these things. I was in the game in gymnastics a long time ago on an elite professional level as a national competitor in the national team also. And we never do weighted workouts. Like I said, we're doing some basics with the dumbbells, biceps curls, isometric holds, many exercises you can find nowadays in social media, you can find in YouTube and everywhere. But we never do with more than, let's say, 10, 20 kg. We're not gonna do bench press 120 kg. I'm not saying it is not effective. I'm saying that this thing only, weighted workouts will not unlock the skills for you. If you combine your workouts with 70 to 30%, 70% in favor of progressions, combined with 30% weighted calisthenics, then your results can be even better than someone that is training only progressions. But if you're a guy that is doing only progressions and the other guy is someone that is doing only weighted calisthenics, he'll be strong in weighted, he'll be stronger than you in pull-ups with weights, in dips, in bench press and many other things, but he'll never be stronger than you in calisthenics skills, planche, front lever and all the others. So I'm going back to that. I'm taking myself as an example here. I started calisthenics 6 years ago. I never trained with weights in my life. I pushed to that level, elite level, that some of you will say insane level, and I will agree with that, without even one weighted pull-up or one weighted dips. You can find the video in my YouTube channel that I'm doing first time trying weighted calisthenics. I'm doing my personal record with pull-up, dips, and as you can see, results are not even wow. You know, my body weight is 56, 57 kg, and I'm doing, like, for example, 75 kg dip, my bench press is 90 or 95 kg, 1 rep max, muscle up I did 20 and I almost break my elbow. So I never tried these things, and I reached that ultimate level in calisthenics without even trying weighted calisthenics. So guys, don't listen to this book and listen to what is clear as evidence you have in calisthenics. And it's, you don't need weighted calisthenics, you need progressions. If you combine them with favor more percent of progressions and less for weighted, then you can become even better. And I can't miss to add one really important point right here. Why many athletes, they try to sell programs, they try to promote this book, saying because that's the reality, to all of you guys that you don't have the knowledge to do what is correct. It's happening because many people, from those people, I'm not gonna say names because I'm not interested in that. I'm saying many people because they can't reach the level of the static skills. Maybe they don't know how, or they don't have just the potential. But I think nowadays with the right knowledge and the right coach, you can learn many things. Doesn't matter how talented you are with the hard work and knowledge. And many people just want to promote simple. They want to make money from part that is not for them. That's the problem. Second thing is that many of them don't understand how the things work with the progressions, how the things work with the specific exercises, because they never tried, they never invest the time trying it, and they never get the feedback from the feeling of doing it. So guys, that's what I can say about why coaches promote these things. And I think it's absolutely not correct and disrespectful for the people that really want to learn. And now the final point we're gonna talk about. Now many of you will ask, okay, now we know that information, but what we do from now? Guys, simple, I'll be real with you. Take someone that you really like, take someone with really good knowledge, someone that you can learn from it, try what he is offering. If it's successful for you, this is your person. Go, train with him, find a coach, do it together, and you need someone that you're going to spend the time in the progression, spend the time in the workouts, that will be serious with you, and you're not gonna lose your money. And I'm saying again, this is not promotion to myself. I have teach over 5,000 people already. That's why I'm sitting now 6 years later to make that video, because I'm doing it for you. It's a recommendation from me and for you. And now here for final I can say, so we be clear and there's no people that don't understand what is happening here. Weighted calisthenics, weighted workouts is something really good if you understand and you know how to use it. Weighted calisthenics, weighted workouts will not unlock planche, front lever and many other static skills directly for you. Doing mainly weighted calisthenics and less progression, you can make some progress, but it's not my recommendation. Making mainly progression 70 to 80% and 20 to 30% weighted calisthenics can be really good, depends how it will work for you. The most safe method right now is if you're a beginner or intermediate athlete, go for progressions. Or if you want to do some basics, it's gonna be really helpful. You don't need the weights at your beginning of your calisthenics journey. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for staying to the end of the video. This is giving me a lot of motivation to keep going and give you the best calisthenics content possible right here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give a like, write a comment under the video, and I'll see you in the next episode.